Greetings, good people of Earth. In the time that I have been learning from you, I have realized that one of the questions that most captivates you is related to the existence of intelligent life beyond your planet. Did you know that in the rest of the universe we ask ourselves the same question about you? Although to be more precise, if there is collective intelligence. Please do not be offended. Give yourself a moment to understand this controversy. Maybe this question can help you. Is there any civilization on your planet that has organized itself in the light of reason and represents the best of your intellect? If you pay attention to this question, you will understand that the debate regarding the collective intelligence of your species and the rest of the universe has positions with very good arguments. Without exaggerating, there are planets convinced that it is better to wait for bees to evolve to make first contact. Think about this. You put all your trust in someone else making the best possible decision for you regarding all the limits that your life can have. And you choose them with information that is designed specifically based on your psychological profile with everything they know about you on your social networks. Then you pay attention to the way that person develops their ideas, how confident, empathetic, honest, committed they are to whatever cause they promote, as if these were the best predictors of their skills to represent you. Does it seem intelligent to you? More than 2,000 years ago, one of the most interesting individuals of your species, a certain Socrates, warned you about the danger of confusing rhetoric, the art of persuading, with knowledge. Rhetoric does not guarantee solid and deep knowledge about something. And the trajectory, working for a long time in politics as a representative, is not a school of virtues that promotes more rational and fair decisions either. If you want to understand these ideas better, I recommend his dialogues with Protagoras and Gorgias. On the contrary, there is a hidden agenda in every representative. In each of them, a little more, a little less, there is a deep conflict of interest. On the one hand, the desire to be a good representative, to embody all the demands of their community, to be fair, empathetic, close. And on the other hand, the desire to stay in that role of representative and make history. In each decision they make, both forces are strained. For example, they may be totally in favor of a reform of the health system, because they are an expert on the subject and know that it is best for their country. But if their party asks them to vote against it, because this position better represents the interests of their party, they are very likely to vote against it and argue publicly in favor of this position. Stating that after a reflective pause, seeking dialogue, agreements, and what is best for their community, they came to the firm conviction that it was finally better to reject the reform. It is not about inconsistency, at least not in the head of your representatives. If they want to continue with the support of their party, and in this way, improve their chances of staying in office and even becoming president of the nation, they must vote according to what their party tells them, because if they do not do so, conditions their chances of being on the ballot in a future election. In this way he can continue as a leader in building the collective dream of a society that seeks to grow in justice, in equal opportunities, in happiness, the true meaning of his life. Seen from this perspective, perhaps it turns out to be a decision that must consider many more elements than just the technical aspects initially involved, because sacrificing that health reform is well worth it when at stake is superior interest from your community. Sophists par excellence. Tell me if they don't seem like masters in mental gymnastics. At this point you may wonder why that health reform could go against the interests of his political party. A party is born and grows to continue growing and achieves this when it increases its participation in Congress with more representatives. For this it must support and help finance the campaigns of its candidates, its potential representatives. This financing comes from private individuals and their interests usually do not talk with common good since interest majority is not maximize profits few. Even according to your science, often those who are at top social pyramid have less empathy because interdependence necessary satisfy their needs replace it with money and power networks. If you are looking for an example, in many countries of your planet, their representatives do not even use public health or education services, but their hand does not tremble to condition their quality by limiting the spending of these budgets. Does it become clearer controversy regarding collective intelligence your species rest universe? Would you like to know more?